Hi guys, this is John here. In this section, we will look at another important aspect of running your own company, which is why would a customer choose your product or service over your competition? Why would a customer choose yours? For example, your company A and your competition is company B, and you have a customer who has an option of buying from you or from B. So the question is, why will the customer come to you and pay you money and not go to B? In simpler terms, we will ask this question: how are you better than your competition? So there could be multiple answers. Does your product or service have better quality? Does your product have better looks or better finishing? Does your product have a longer life? Is your service better service? 5. Are you cheaper or less expensive? So the question is, how are you better than the competition? There could be multiple other reasons. Fundamentally speaking, you cannot be all at the same time. If you are all, it's excellent. You have to be at least one. So either your product should have a better quality or better finishing or longer life. And longer life is also something to do with quality. The service is better or your cost is lower. So depending on any of these, or there could be other parameters as well. I'm just giving the top 5 parameters based on which how you could be better than your competition. Because your customer needs a reason to buy from you. As I said, fundamental question: why would a customer choose you? And when I say you, it is your product or service over your competition. Let's look at some examples. So you have Uber and you have Ola. Now, this is again based on market, and this is not my personal opinion, but this is based on how the market is. Uber says that we give you a premium service, good drivers, whereas Ola says we will give you a premium service at a lower cost. So Uber claims to have better drivers, Ola claims to have lower cost. So both Uber and Ola are trying to differentiate from each other. What are they trying to do? They're trying to differentiate from each other so that the customer, that is you and I, has the option of choosing Ola if we want to go lower cost, and Uber if we want better drivers, or overall if we want a premium service. So depending on what the customer needs, there is an option of going for Ola or Uber. But what I'm trying to explain here is there is a difference between the two. Let's look at another example. The platform enabler, as we had seen before, makes software as well as products. Now let us look at one of the products of Enabler, which is the DIY hologram kit. Let's go to the website. Now, Enabler has this DIY hologram kit product, which it sells in the market approximately 2,300 rupees. And there are products in the market that are competing or are competition with Enabler. For example, on Amazon, there are people selling this hologram kit for 1,500, and there are Chinese products as well that are selling it at 761 rupees. So if you do a comparison, let us say Enabler versus Amazon seller versus Chinese website, which is Banggood. So all three of them are selling the same product. Now let us see how Enabler is differentiating from all these three products. First is on the price. Enabler is slightly expensive, 2,200 versus 1,500 versus 768. But in terms of finishing of the product or quality, Enabler has higher quality compared to the products from Amazon. And most importantly, Enabler gives the software to build hologram applications. It gives the software to build hologram apps as part of this package, whereas there is no software available with Amazon or Banggood. So for a customer who wants to buy a cheap product in terms of cost will select Banggood. But if it's a student who wants to learn how to make AR, VR and hologram, will choose to buy Enabler's product even though it's a little more expensive. So if the objective is learning, then the customer goes to Enabler. If the customer just wants to check and explore what holograms are, then the customer would go for the Amazon seller or for the Chinese seller. So again, Enabler is able to differentiate from its competition, and that is why people are able to buy Enabler's products. So again, I'm trying to say that you are able to differentiate. The third example is Drona, who makes drones, and Crazy Fly, who also makes drones. So how does Drona differentiate? First, quality. Second, battery life. Third, software. So on the quality front, Drona's drones are better. They are durable, means they do not break. Crazy Fly's drones are also good, but Drona's is more durable. When it comes to battery life, Drona's drones fly up to 10 minutes, whereas Crazy Fly's drones go up to 7 minutes. So Drona's drones fly for a longer amount of time. And the software for Drona is more configurable, means it's easy and there are more features. So more features as compared to Crazy Fly. So there are more features here. So this makes Drona's drones more attractive for a student to buy. So this is how Drona Aviation differentiates itself from its competition. So essentially, as part of this section, what we've looked at is that it is very important to differentiate from your competition. It's very important because this will answer the simple question: why would somebody buy your product or service? So that's the key question, guys, you have to answer. So based on the competition that you've put in the previous section, please go ahead and fill in this answer here in Entrepedia so that you have clarity on how you are better or different, not better, but also different, so that you have a strong case for your customer to come and buy your product or service. So I hope this section was clear. I will see you guys in the next section. Thank you.